Well, I'm Jim Brockmann. This is my wife Cheryl. We've been members here at Emmanuel for quite a few years. I've been an alumni of Central Lutheran School, graduated in 1962 here in New Haven.
And I've been a member at Emmanuel since we got married 35 years ago.
I remember my dad enjoyed teaching at Central and had a very pleasurable career teaching at Central.
I wasn't ever involved at school at all when our kids were growing up. And I just took care of work, and Jim did his thing at school with the school board and at church and stuff. And then Denny, Herman, and Jim came to us at a party apart and asked if I would help on the first gala. And I said, I can do that because I do parties at, party apart. We did all that kind of stuff, and sure, I would help on a committee, whatever they needed. After that, Pastor Shoemaker asked me if I would be on the board for Central. And I said, I've never been on a board. I can't do anything like that. That's not what I do. I'm a worker. I'm not a committee person like that. And he said, well, we just need some other people, not just parents. And would you be on the board? It was the most rewarding 6 years I've ever spent. And here I am. I'm going to cry again. But for not having been involved at the school very much before, it was just, I think I was on 3 committees all the time. And when I went off of the board, I was on the part of it when Kevin came and different things, and I got to know the teachers and I got to know the kids and be at school more. And I asked everybody at the last meeting I was at to just think about doing that, because you don't have to do a lot. You just have to do something. Just give up a little of your time and your resources, and it helps the school. The school will grow and prosper, and we will have a legacy to leave for our future grandchildren.
Why we should do it now? Because we have a really big need. The economy is turning around. People are starting to do better. The school is growing. We've put off expanding, modernizing the school for quite some time, and we have a good plan in place. I think it's the right time.
Oh my gosh, we need this. If you haven't been at the school at the end of the day or in the morning and see how crowded the hallways are, if you haven't been in a classroom and saw how crowded they are, the principal's office, the administration wing,
the security,
everything, we need space so bad.
Right now we have a great opportunity to make a consideration of making a significant sacrificial gift. We have a donor out there that is willing to match dollar for dollar whatever amount we can raise at this time. So if you make a pledge over 5 years for whatever amount of sacrificial gift that you can, it'll be matched dollar for dollar, and it's an exciting time to be able to raise this kind of money to further our school. Cheryl and I, in our early marriage, wanted to drive a little red 2-seater, and I told her that we couldn't. We had children to raise and just couldn't do it. And so a period of time went along, and I thought I was going to make a little joke, and we were driving down the road, and I made a comment about, wow, that'd be nice to drive that little 2-seater over there. And she said, well, now is the time. It's the right thing to do. And so we talked about it, and she said, well, that if when you die, I'm going to follow the hearse in a 2-seater. And I said, well, geez, could I at least have a ride in the thing?
He said, yep, just put that urn right on the seat. You can go along. The 2-seater is something we love. And in our commitment to Central is one of the things that we're going to give up for Central. So besides the pledge that we've done, we're selling our 2-seater car, and that will be part of our additional pledge to the school.
In the book of Luke, I believe, we're told that too much is given, much is expected, and if you ever doubt how much we've been given, you just look at those pictures and those stories from the Emmanuel Mission Team going to Kenya, and the pictures of those mud huts that people live in. We've got more things in our garage than these people will ever have in their lifetime. In fact, some of our garages are bigger than those mud huts. And yet,
90% of them.
And yet at the end of the day, those folks living in a mud hut praise God and thank God because they have a tin metal roof. It's unbelievable.
Thank God for the people that started Central Lutheran. Let's just hope we can keep it going.